in honor of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero coming out. Literally this week, I decided to play the first few arcs of the Dragon Ball Super Saga of Budokai Tenkaichi 4 fan-made. And this is how it went. So it starts off in the Super Saiyan God fight where Beerus, the anorexic purple cat, decides Goku has to become a god in order to beat him up. So I just do that. After I absolutely decimate the god Destruction, he proceeds to clash with me for the first time out of the fights. After winning the clash and then decimating him, he then proceeds to attempt to clash with me again, and then I just teach him a lesson by beating him up. Then, after I proceed to make PETA roll in its grave, he continues to attempt to clash with me, this time doing a beam struggle, which I obviously win because I'm just like that. After Goku gets his get back, Beerus reveals he's been holding back the entire time and then says he's going to actually put effort in. Of course, that means another beam struggle, which I win because, once again, I'm like that. Once all that is done, Beerus proceeds to have an audible heart attack and then scream at the top of his lungs about how he's bored of the fight. After that, Beerus pretends to be Balder from God of War and says he feels literally none of the pain that I've been dealing him, despite me getting him down to like his third bar of health like 4 times. And then, guess what? He proceeds to do another beam struggle. Oh, and then I nuke him. After that, the game decides I'm too good and then proceeds to do 9999999 damage just so I have to die for the end of the fight. Goku then glazes Beerus for the final time, and then the battle is over. Fight 1 complete. Fight 2 starts off with Goku and Beerus immediately doing a beam clash. This wasn't even forced, this was an accident done by me. The clash ends with me winning, and then we go back to me fighting Beerus while the Kais do their monologue. Seriously, there was no need for this in the show. I don't know why they did it. After hitting Beerus with the move that would make Saitama blush, the Kais call off the fight and try and get them to stop. However, Goku and Beerus don't listen and end up clashing twice in a row. On complete accident, I end up clashing with Beerus again.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
During Goku's only display of intelligence, he continues to test out new moves while Beerus complains, because that's just how Beerus is. Then Goku proceeds to say that his power is not enough and he wants to be even stronger, and apparently that means putting Beerus into another beam clash, which I won because, again, I'm like that. After the beam struggle, Goku goes back to Super Saiyan and continues to beat up Beerus because I'm not like that anymore. Goku's like that, which apparently leads him into a weird type of clash. After that, me and Beerus do another accidental beam clash, which leads to me winning and then leads right into a cutscene. After that cutscene, Goku uses Kamehameha, followed by clashing with Beerus again and winning once again. And with one final Kamehameha, Goku wins the fight against Beerus in Super Saiyan. After putting his remaining energy into the Kamehameha, Goku reverts back to base form, but still has enough energy to beat up Beerus because that's just what Goku does. After the fight, Beerus literally nukes Goku and forces him to go into a Super Saiyan form. Because Goku can't seem to stay down, Beerus proceeds to be almost as racist as Frieza and call him a stubborn freak of nature. Didn't know Beerus was like that. Goku then charges up a Kamehameha and proceeds to give me the actual greatest reason to watch a beam clash in my entire life. And with that, Goku wins the fight and ends the Battle of Gods arc. Starting the Resurrection F arc off, Frieza already says something racist, and this time Goku agrees. I guess he got sick of it over time. While Goku pummels the lizard, Jocko realizes for the first time that the legendary Super Saiyan is a Saiyan. Vegeta then proceeds to act like a baby because Goku's not giving him his turn to fight Frieza, and then proceeds to fight Goku instead. I know, quite the productive bunch. After Vegeta and Goku have a friendly sparring match, Frieza decides that they should go all out, and then they become their strongest forms, being Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Golden Frieza respectively. After the two clash, Goku gives Frieza an opportunity to give up, and Frieza doesn't, and then chooses to clash again. Which during that time, Vegeta decides he wants to take his turn and beat up Frieza. Once Goku gets sick of Frieza's nonsense, he decides to hit him with a point-blank God Kamehameha, as he calls it. Goku then proceeds to get sniped by this random nobody and killed. Well, kind of killed. After Goku gets basically off-screened, he calls in his buddy Vegeta to help, and this is where the GOAT comes in. Once Vegeta got bored of pummeling Frieza, he decides to become a Super Saiyan Blue. Once Vegeta has Frieza literally on his knees, he decides to blow up the Earth, and Whis then goes back in time with Goku, and then Goku does the greatest thing of all time and point-blank Kamehamehas Frieza in the face, and then kills him, ending the Resurrection F arc with the greatest impact frame known to man. The tournament begins with Goku vs. Hit, which is the end of the arc, and probably the greatest fight, aside from Goku vs. Jiren. After a few minutes of damageless fighting, Goku finally lands a hit on Hit and then proceeds to actually do damage against him, only in his base form. For whatever reason, Goku gets tired of fighting in base form and decides to go Super Saiyan Blue. Once Goku transforms, he immediately goes into a clash with Hit. I then proceeded to do an Ultimate God Kamehameha and enter a clash with a super attack. I didn't think that was possible. Now I know. After skipping a cutscene, I'm not really sure what happened, but I'm pretty sure Hit actually took his hands out of his pockets like he did in the anime, which means he's trying. Not gonna work though. Hit gives up trying to hold back and then proceeds to actually just nuke me, and then I recover with full health, because that's how Budokai fights work. After a lot of fighting, Hit then proceeds to absolutely murder me again. Don't know how Goku keeps getting up. I guess that's called plot armor. After Hit proceeds to use literally the strongest form of his time skip, Goku uses Kaioken times whatever nonsense, and then starts beating Hit to a bloody pulp. This absolute massacre is then followed by Goku's most stylish Kamehameha. Goku then goes Kaioken times 10 Super Saiyan Blue, and I'll let you watch the rest of the beatdown. And with one final onslaught of attacks, the fight is over and the tournament ends. Arc 3 completed. Hey, before you go, I know I already asked of this, but can you please like and subscribe and let me know if you want to see more videos like this? I know the video was kind of short. It was a lot longer unedited, but I'm kind of was silent the whole time, and I didn't know if you guys wanted that. Alright, that's all for now. See ya.